that bother you, they never bother me. I
feel happy and fine, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot, coffee's only a dime.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight.
Is this the real-life haunted mansion? I recently took a tour of the Whaley House in San Diego, noted as one of the most haunted places in America. The evening tour takes you through the many rooms of the house where you definitely feel a presence around. You also hear the tragic tales of the Whaley family who inhabited the house and how they might still be there.
From creaking staircases to cold spots and whispers in the dark, old houses have always been magnets for mystery. But what happens when those whispers turn into screams and shadows into sightings? Today, let's open the doors to two haunted homes with chilling histories and very real reputations. These aren't just spooky stories. They're documented locations with terrifying backstories. Ready to step in? Tucked into a quiet lane in San Diego, California, the Whaley House might look like your average historic home. But don't let the white exterior fool you. This place has been dubbed America's most haunted house. For good reason. Built in 1857 by Thomas Whaley, it was supposed to be a family home, but things went downhill almost immediately. You see, the land it was built on used to be the site of public executions. Yeah, the kind with gallows and ghostly last breaths. One of the most infamous spirits is Yankee Jim Robinson, a thief who was hanged on the very ground where the house now stands. Witnesses say they've seen a tall, ghostly figure lurking around, and many believe it's Jim, still angry about the rope that took his life. But it's not just Yankee Jim. You might also run into members of the Whaley family themselves. Thomas Whaley, the original owner, is said to roam the halls in his 19th century coat. His wife, Anna, has been spotted too, often seen near the garden or drifting around the parlor. And then there's the sound. Unexplained footsteps, baby cries when no baby's around, and even the smell of perfume wafting through empty rooms. Some guests feel watched, others get touched, on the shoulder, on the back of the neck. Tour guides have even reported being locked in rooms with no one else nearby. Paranormal investigators have caught eerie voices on audio recordings, and several visitors swear they've seen faces peeking out from second-story windows when the house was totally empty. But here's the creepiest part. Most of these sightings happen in broad daylight. That's right, these ghosts don't wait for midnight. They've got their own schedule, so next time you're in San Diego, drop by the Whaley House. Just don't go alone. Now we're heading across the Atlantic to the windswept coast of Cornwall, England, home to the Jamaica Inn. If the name sounds familiar, that's because this creepy 18th century inn inspired the classic novel by Daphne du Maurier. But the real-life stories behind this moody stone building are even more unsettling than fiction. Built in 1750 as a coaching inn, the Jamaica Inn quickly became a hideout for smugglers, pirates, and thieves. The Cornish coast was notorious for shipwrecks, and according to local legend, some were no accident. Wreckers, yes, actual people called wreckers, would lure ships onto the rocks with fake lantern lights, then loot whatever washed ashore. Many believe the inn was the headquarters for these shadowy operations. And the victims? Well, their spirits never quite checked out. Over the years, guests and staff have reported all sorts of strange phenomena. Footsteps pacing in empty hallways, icy drafts in closed rooms, and whispers in old Cornish dialects. One of the most persistent ghosts is that of a man in a tricorn hat, believed to be a smuggler, who vanishes into walls and locked doors. Some say he was killed during a shady deal gone wrong and buried somewhere on the property. Scary, right? There's also the haunted bar area where chairs rock by themselves and glasses suddenly shatter for no reason. Patrons have felt cold hands on their shoulders while sipping a pint. And if you hear hooves late at night, it's not a horse ride. It's the ghost of a carriage that was seen leaving the inn and vanishing into the fog without a trace. In fact, the inn embraces its spooky status so much that it now hosts regular ghost hunting nights. Guests are given EMF detectors, night vision goggles, and a healthy dose of fear. According to several teams of professional paranormal investigators, the Jamaica Inn is a hotspot for spectral energy. Cold spots and voices on tape are just the beginning. Some guests even check out early, refusing to stay the full night. Oh, and did we mention the room where people complain of choking sensations? Legend has it, a former guest was strangled there during a robbery, and his ghost doesn't like company. Both of these haunted houses, one in sunny California and the other on foggy English moors, prove that spirits don't just haunt castles or graveyards. Sometimes they linger in places you'd never expect. The family home you pass on your way to work, or a cozy-looking inn tucked beside a rural road. These real-life haunted locations are open to the public, which means you can visit them yourself. But fair warning, strange things happen even to the skeptics. Phones stop working, lights flicker, and time feels off. Whether you're a believer or not, the stories surrounding these old houses are just too spine-chilling to ignore. So the next time you walk past an old, creaky building, maybe don't brush off that cold draft or whisper you swear you just heard. Some houses remember everything. Who knew real haunted houses could be this terrifying? Which one would you dare to spend the night in? The shadowy halls of the Whaley House or the ghost-filled Jamaica Inn? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.